Hello.
All right. Should be starting any minute now.
Are we behind the correct person this time?
Yes. We're behind me. It's my these are my logs.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is you?
Pretty sure.
We
Decently
need.
sure.
You know what? Actually, before we start the log, I want whoever is sitting in this seat to show us an ID so that we can verify.
I don't have an idea. I mean, we can see it's R1802 one done. That's me, for sure.
Oh yeah, you're the only you're the only one Don in the world with our 1802.
I'm sure that's not the case. Yeah, that was my main goal in these games is to not fall below 1800, even though I know it's going to happen at some point. But yeah, this is
I talked to my partner through creating a tin hoe on my drive home from the bar.
Oh wait, what did you? You talked. Oh, you talked her through creating a Tenho account. Okay, I was so confused there because I was like, oh, you talked to her through the method of communication of creating a Tenho account. Some secret code.
I don't think you'll ever fall below 1800, Bill.
We'll see.
You're too powerful. You're too strong. You're too
We'll see.
tall.
I should not be showing the. How do I not show the hands?
Click hand.
Okay, there we go.
You can click weight as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that will make it to where we can't see other people's weights.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so are we ready to get started here?
I'm ready.
Okay. And yeah, Azusa, I know you're a bit new to Mahjong, so feel free to ask any questions if we say anything that's like confusing. We may do that quite a bit because there's a lot of terminology. Yeah, let's go through here. Against a 3 Don, a 4 Don, and a 1 Don. Okay. Putting down the 1. Kind of go through. I guess we could very briefly. Do you agree with putting down the 1 here instead of an honor tile?
I feel like the 1 and the Norse are kind of functionally equivalent as far as we're concerned, since we have a lot of middle tiles.
Yeah. We got enough shapes.
I might have held on to the 9 like 1 discard longer, but that's pointless really at this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't really get much of an upgrade with the 9. I guess drawing the 8 is not worthless, but it's very marginal. We do have the 6, 7, 9 here anyway. Or yeah, but so discarding the North instead of the 9. Yeah, yeah. But there is also the fact that the North. I mean, the North is probably going to end up being safer, right? We're
Yes.
seeing a lot the Montile. We're seeing a lot of Montile discard, so it may be that the 9 is actually going to be pretty safe. But
Yeah.
that's my.
But with this hand,
Mhm,
I feel like we don't really need to start holding on to safe tiles yet.
mhm.
We have a Dora. We expect Pinfu. We might get Tanyao. We
Right.
might get all simples. We might get mixed triple sequence. Like this hand could have a lot of value if we're
Mhm.
ever able to draw something useful.
Right, and to answer Azus's question, this is Tenho. Mahjong Soul is actually under maintenance right now, so we can't do anything in Mahjong Soul. So we're using a different client here, which has been around for longer than Mahjong Soul. It's a bit more minimalist. Yeah, Tenho, beautiful Tenho.
Wow, look at those Mon discards on the right.
Yeah,
Oh, and a Ricci on the left.
yeah, yeah. I wonder what hand they have. Let's take a look. Yeah, Honitsu, sort of like 2 away from Honitsu, something like that.
Half flush, yeah, makes sense.
It could have been Kokushi, but it isn't. Or 13 Orphans. Oh, Poning. Okay, that's interesting. Because that's not going to be Tenpai. Being a bit,
Being incredibly aggressive.
yeah. That Haku is that white dragon Haku is also live, so that was pretty dangerous discard. Like, not that dangerous because it's still early, but yeah. I mean, they didn't need to do that. Like, I think that would be a lot more understandable if they had safe tiles to discard, because it's not like it hurts them much to call that in terms of safety.
The West the West seems like a better discard. I mean, I know it's your seat wind, but you're guaranteed not to give extra value to dealer by dealing the West.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, we're getting down into like, I mean, a distinction between the Haku and the West when it's like, why even be pushing here in
Yes, no,
East One?
I agree with you. Like this is a pointless hand to be aggressively calling.
Yeah, yeah. Just as a general rule, if you're 2 away and someone reaches, usually you would just fold, unless
Especially if that person is dealer.
yeah, especially if it's dealer. Yeah.
Wait, why'd you discard the one mon? Go back.
I may have run out of time. So do I have a safe tile here?
Yeah, the 9 so.
The 9 so. Oh, that's amazing. I'm sure. I'm sure when this happened, people were making, because when I was playing these games, people were watching, like Hugh and Kenny were watching. Yeah, I'm sure they were making fun of me for this. I just missed this. I think, like, I didn't see that discard. Somehow.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I may have been really short on time, and maybe I was like looking all over the discards because I'm like, okay, where's the safe discard? Where's the safe discard? For some reason, I don't see the 9 so. When there's no tips, I think that can just happen sometimes. Like,
yeah, well, and the one mon honestly is not a horrible discard with how many mons you have been discarded.
yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. Like, even though it's not one chance, like there's only two mon discarded. If there was one more 2 mon discarded, it would be one chance. But like, still, since it's kind of early, it doesn't feel that bad. And there comes the 9 finally. So yeah, so I was playing this while people were watching, and I was really careful to tell people, like, don't tell me what safe tiles are, because this is like not fair. If I miss it, then I miss it. You know, like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, big. Oh, I should not be. Let's go back actually. What is this? Oop. This Ricci Dora. Okay, yeah.
Ricci Dora 4 from
dealer Mangan. Okay. All right. Again,
I need the hands again.
I'm sorry. Okay, Dora 4-pin. It's a little scary when the Dora is like a middle tile like this, generally. But we've got a good hand here. Very like lots of good shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes. Can easily get a 5th shape. And there it is.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, that's an excellent draw. Excellent draw to get that 6, 7. So now I'm 1 away. We can see that I'm 1 away because I've got 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, only one of the... So we're 2 away. We're 2 away. We're 2 away. For some reason, I thought we were 1 away. Yeah, if I had 2 complete shapes, then we'd be 1 away. But I only have 1, 7, 8, 9. For some reason, I thought I had 2. But yeah, that's like kind of a shortcut. Like if you have 4 shapes and 2 of them are complete, then you're going to be like 2 away. If you have 5 shapes and 1... So it's like you can kind of figure it out like that way. It's kind of hard to explain exactly how that works. Yeah, it's a really important thing to be able to quickly calculate like how close your hand is to Tenpai. These middle pin discards, pretty suspicious.
Especially since that's a Dora suit.
Interesting draw. That doesn't really help that much, but it improves the shape a little bit.
I'd still discard the 4, so yeah.
Yeah. So what we got here is now like a 7, 8, 9, 7, 7, 8. So it's like, yeah, it's a little bit better than it was before, but not like all that much. It makes this like, oh, and there's 10, there's hold on.
No.
That's Sishan 10.
Tumon.
Isn't it the same thing? This gives me possibility for Ipeiko, or more chance of Ipeiko.
How?
Because if I discard the 2, then so if I discard the 7, then I might discard. I might draw the 1 or the 4. Hold on.
And then you won't be Tenpai.
Yeah. Well, who cares? Who cares?
So, the main reason for discarding the Tumon here, if you draw an 8-so, or not even an 8-so, like if for whatever reason you are forced to open your hand, you can discard the 9-so and go for Tanyao. So if you discard the 7-so, Tanyao is like completely off the table.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, and if you discard the 2, you can still get a headless from like drawing the 9 so or the 6, I guess. Is that going to be the case? Something like that. So I think it's strictly better, and I think as a kind of a shorthand, you can think like this is a more complex shape than this, so you should probably fix the pair here and keep this more complex shape because it's just naturally has more possibilities.
Yeah.
Because this is a 2-3-3, and here we have the 7-7-8, 7-8-9. The 7-7-8 and the 2-3-3 are basically equivalent. So this one shape has to be better because it just is more complex. It has more possibilities. I think that's a way to think of it. But I mean, that's not a big deal, right?
No.
I should not lose sleep over this. I shouldn't scourge myself. The 8, safe against this.
Yeah, it sucks because your hand is so good, but you have 2 early reaches. Like,
yeah. I think if it was just 1 Richi, I might push Ishan 10. But 2 Richis is really too much, and especially the Dora being the 4-pin, and we don't see any of them. It's pretty scary. And the and it's not like we don't see any discards near them either. So,
and also the 9-so was such a better discard than the 8.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can see. Hold on.
Well, no, it's Genbutsu. It was just discarded by the first.
I mean, well, the 8-pin is Genbutsu too. Oh no, this came afterwards. This came afterwards. Okay, yeah. You're right. Fine. Yeah, I'm having some defense issues in this game. I think this is just I don't know. Maybe this happens when I'm playing with people watching me and commenting with me.
I do think that's perfectly understandable.
And part of it is just me being lazy. Like, it's hard to pay attention to the discards. It's just too hard. Because I certainly understand the principles of defense. And what should be discarded first. It's just you have to actually watch the discards and keep a track of what you have in your hand and everything. Probably not. Okay, the 9, yeah. Yeah, and see this. So holding on to the Norse because they're 100% safe. Yeah, they're 100% safe. So I may as well save them for like the last discard.
Yeah. So to reiterate what Bill said a second ago. Oh, you actually just entered Tenpai.
Oh yeah, that's why I discarded the 6.
To reiterate what Bill said a second ago, this is Tenho, the Japanese, like, the main Mahjong client. And Mahjong Soul is under maintenance, so we can't actually do anything on it right now.
Right.
So we're looking at some games that Bill played, I think, yesterday.
Or a couple days ago. we literally can't access Mahjong Soul right now, so this is all the only logs that we can comment on. But yeah, I thought this might be interesting, like this 3-pin discard is not safe. So I think
that's the 3-mon.
3-mon. Did I say 3-pin?
You did. It's safe. It's safe against the second Ricci, the player on your right.
Yeah.
For the person across from you, you can see.
It's just not safe. Is it? I mean, we can see 1s and 2s. How many? We can see. How many 2s can we see? 1,
only
2, 3. But yes, that's one side. The other side, we got nothing. So except these 4s. So I mean, it's not terribly dangerous. It feels pretty dangerous. I don't know. But I've got so many 3s and 4s and 2s discarded here. I don't know.
Well, and you've got even more so. I would maybe focus on the fact that you have 2 Dora.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that the person across from you has discarded 2 red 5s.
Right.
So even if you did deal into that person,
mm-hmm.
it's unlikely to be worth a ton. And
they're not the dealer.
Because of how early their Ricci was, and because of their discards, it's more likely they have a bad weight.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but like...
Yeah, the early Ricci and the lack of Dora does make it a bit safer. And this is 1 discard. It is a late discard, which makes it more dangerous because of all the tiles that have been discarded. There's fewer that could actually deal in here. So yeah, I think this is a little borderline because all I'm getting here is avoiding the no 10 payment. There's no chance that I'm going to win this hand. This is
the final discard.
Yeah, and if I dealt in on it, it would be even worse. So yeah, like. It is a little bit. I do feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah, I feel like you're just as likely to deal into a 1,500 point hand, which would be what you lost. Yeah, it was a 9-mon East.
Yeah,
weight.
That's a pretty good weight. It just didn't come out.
Yeah, the Easts were in the other Ricci hand.
Yep. Where's the 9s? The 9s are over here. Both in the wall. Who knows? We could look.
A couple were already discarded.
Oh, so maybe there's just 1 in the wall? Wait, how do I see the wall?
You see the wall by clicking round, yeah. You probably want to show the hands too, though. I mean...
There's no 9 over there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are 2 in their hands and 2 in the discards. The 9-mon was totally dead.
Oh, okay, I see. So they were just waiting on the... Okay, I see.
They could only win on the East.
Because that's pretty bad weight, yeah. But, I mean, it's fine. I mean, early Ricci, it's pretty okay to do, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm a hater. I would have gone with that.
Okay.
You've had better starting hands, I've got to say.
Yes.
West is Dora.
Yes, and as I say, yeah, I'm sorry if our commentary is a little bit over your head since you're like very new to the game. But we'll do our. Please let us know if you have any questions. And hi, Len. Nice to see you. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it. Yeah, this hand is not great. It's not terrible though. I mean, we got some shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. They're just all terrible. Just Kanchan.
Yeah, you got some shapes. They just
Sanshoku
all
possible.
suck. Yeah, 7, 8, 9.
If we get the 7, 8, 9, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, that's a Yaku called Sanshoku. We can win on that.
It's where 2 Han closed, 1 Han open.
Yep.
Ooh, South discarding the Dora on first discard.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they just didn't. This is Jokyu. This is the middle room, which is pretty reasonably difficult. People still make a lot of mistakes. Especially like a 1-dan person may be more likely to make mistakes.
The only game that I've played in Jokyu, I got 4 concealed triplets as dealer.
Yeah, they're not Ishan 10, so. I mean, it's not if their hand is terrible, but yeah, they could have held on to that Dora if they knew it was a Dora. But I would do that too. Like I discard the Dora as my first discard all the time because I just didn't happen to look over right before my first discard. Okay, just getting rid of these honor tiles.
That's nice.
Yeah, and the thing about Tenho is that in Mahjong Soul, the Dora tiles will like be shiny, but here you just have to look over, and this is the Dora indicator, and it's the tile to the right of that. Or in
a Dora is a special tile that doubles the value of your hand, basically. So by having a Dora tile in your hand, it makes it more valuable, but it doesn't make your hand special. So in Mahjong, you have to have something like, all of your tiles are between 2 and 8, or all of your tiles are edge tiles, or you have a dragon, like the white dragon on the right, and that makes your hand special. That's called Yaku. So a Dora does not make your hand special in the way like the white dragon does, but it does make your hand more valuable. So in this case, since the south is the indicator tile on the wall here, if Bill will point at it.
Yeah. I mean, the south isn't a great example because that gets confusing, right?
Yeah, that it does.
Let's go to the next hand.
Normally, like, whatever the tile is, it points to the next numerical tile. So here, since the 2 of characters, the 2-mon, is the indicator tile, the next tile is worth more points. So the 3-mon, the 3 of characters, is worth more points.
Right. Yeah, Dora is very important because, like Anui says, basically each Dora, so long as your hand is one that can win, like if you Richi, that's a hand that can win. Every single Dora you have in your hand is going to essentially double the value. So if you have 2 or 3 Dora, that's pretty amazing.
and like in this hand, that red 5 is also worth double.
Right. Yeah, the red 5s. There's one 5 in each of the set of 4 5s that counts as a Dora. Okay, getting rid of the east first, the double east. I know you agree with that. I wonder if some people may disagree with that.
Ye east.
Oh yeah, look at these discards.
Yeah, the discards on the left are scary because that person's not disconnected.
Okay, they're going Honitsu.
God, that hand's mad.
They're going Chitoi. All 7 pairs? No, they've only got 4 pairs.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to call the first opportunity they get.
Yeah. But this is another Yaku is half flush Honitsu. If you have all of one suit, but you also have honors, that's something that can win. They're disconnected, so those are all.
They're just gone. I'm super glad that Tenho shows you when someone is disconnected while you're looking at the log, because Mahjong Soul doesn't do that, and it's very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, it explains quite a bit. Okay, I'm opening.
Discarding the 1 peen, I assume, or the 2 peen.
Yeah. Keeping this Ipeco shape, got my pairs in here, so I can either, if I draw this 2-so, I could go into a headless Ishanten.
Which just means not having a pair.
Yeah, yes. A pair, also called a head. Oh, yeah, they're opening.
They got 3 calls.
I am pushing against this.
Yeah, well, I mean, they pretty obviously are going for the Mon tiles. So it feels pretty safe to push anything other than Mon.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't need to worry too much. I'm sure that's what I was thinking. It's weird because like I will like when I'm actually playing the game, and then when I look at my logs, like I will not realize the logic that I was using in the log review. It's kind of the opposite of what you'd expect. You'd think you'd be more clear-headed in the log review.
God, again, the dealer across the table discarded Dora on the first discard.
Yeah. Are they starting out an Ishanten? Let's see. No.
Nope.
It's a good hand though. I mean, yeah.
They just can't use the South. So
discard these first, though.
Yeah, probably.
I would think. If you just happen to draw the Dora, that again, each one doubles your hand, so that quadruples the value to draw another one. Single draw, quadruple the value. So it's worth a little bit of hanging on to. It's not enough to like slow down your hand. If you're actually progressing towards a winning hand, like you're one away.
Like Bill is here.
Yeah. Well, I still got. I mean, this is okay.
This is a fantastic hand.
I got 5 shapes, but I got 3 pairs, and nothing complete, unless you count. So, or you could say I've got 4 shapes and 1 complete. So either way, I'm 2 away. I'm like missing shapes is the issue here.
Yeah.
I have these.
The 1 Mon came to you a second time, so you kept it.
This was a great draw though. Now suddenly, instead of 3 pairs, I have 2. 7, 8, 8, 8, south, south, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I do have 5 shapes, even though I didn't really build another shape. I just changed the configuration of my hand so that this now counts as 2. That's kind of useless, but I wonder why am I keeping this 4? There's not really a use for it. Like if I draw
I don't know. If you draw next to the 4,
mm-hmm.
you might ditch the 7-so.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Your hand's kind of in a weird position where you have 2 Dora. Those Souths are worth more, so you'd really like to win this hand.
Yeah. This hand has automatic value in it from these Dora.
The added efficiency of the 4-so, despite the fact that so many so tiles have been discarded already, mm-hmm. I think is worth keeping around.
Right. And a comment about Dora. Okay, with these wind tiles, the east, it goes clockwise. So because east is to the right, south is the Dora.
Counterclockwise, homie.
That's clockwise, isn't it?
No. East is across from you, south is on your left. So to get from east to south, you have to go counterclockwise.
I mean with a real compass.
Oh God! Don't talk about the real compass while we're in front of a mahjong table. That's horribly turn order. Think about it as turn order. South goes after east, so south is the Dora after the east.
Right.
And that was just random.
There's no point. There is no point. Just forget about it.
Yeah, and that Dama was also no point to that Dama. That was a bad. They should have reached.
Yeah, this is something that Hugh was talking about. Like, he's like, "Is this Jokyu? Like that person didn't reach you? What the hell?" Yeah, I mean, this will always happen. Random Dama. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're the one who was Dama. Okay, I kind of missed that. Yeah, so they've got Pinfu Dora, right?
Yeah, Pinfu Dora. I mean, with someone disconnected, there's even less reason to Dama.
Right. Yeah. This is the thing. Like, yeah, if you have like a two or 3 Han hand, you've got to Richi unless a special circumstance is like it's near the end of the game and you're way in the lead or whatever. Like, but just as a general rule, These lower value hands have to be recheed.
A Mongon hand makes a little bit more sense to Dama, but
right.
Tuhan is garbage. But
yeah, and if you have a decent weight, yeah, and having a good weight like that you can't upgrade, like there's no reason you can't really justify not doing it. This 1-4 weight, perfectly good. So yeah.
You're in Jade Room now, Lynn, right? Let's see. So now, God, we've had so many Wind Dora. The East is Dora this round.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of these confirmation bias things. You'll always notice these weird patterns.
Well, no, we've had 3 Wind Doras in 5 hands. That's a lot. That's not a confirmation bias. That's an observation.
It's an observation bias.
I'm biased by the fact that I observed that we had an unusual number of Windora.
Yeah, I do think that usually. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
I was just going to complain about the early Ricci.
Yeah, the Dora is the West. They already discarded the West,
East.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Okay, I got confused. For some reason,
clockwise.
You see, you messed with my brain. But yeah, the Dora is the East, so yeah, that is scary. Like, we don't see any East. We have no idea where the East is. It's also very early, so it's kind of not too likely that they have it, but they could.
There's one East discarded.
Oh, there is? Where is it?
On the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it because of all the Zumagiri. It's too dark. It's in shadow. So yeah, but I think here. I mean, we're 2 away here at least. I think we're 2 away. It's kind of hard to tell with these mesmerizing Mon tiles in front of us.
Yeah.
But so I think we're just going to insta fold here.
Discard the 5 pin.
Probably, yeah. I would just discard the 5 pin.
A pot sumo.
Yep. Pot sumo. It's a pot sumo plus sumo.
Okay. So far, this has just been a silly game, Bill.
But not on my part. I haven't done anything silly.
You haven't done anything silly. Nothing silly that I don't just expect from you at this point.
Okay, and here the Dora is these dragons, they go alphabetical. So after red comes white. So it's so I've got a Dora.
Green dragon, then red dragon, then white dragon, then back around to green.
Or if you want to think of it a different way, you have the Chun, and then you have the Haku, and then you have the Hatsu.
That also works alphabetically.
Yeah.
At least in the English transliteration. Oh, you're going for half flush.
Yeah, I think I just got discards for it magically. Yeah, I got the 6 pin here, and then I got the 1. So I'm like, okay, looking at this, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 shapes, and I just decided to discard the 3. Yeah, I don't know. I could have just discarded like the West, and played it a little bit more like between like, especially when I've got the Haku. Like, if I draw another Haku, I'm gonna want to have this 2-3.
Yeah, I don't think there's any issue with discarding the 2-3. So, but I definitely would have discarded the West and the East before discarding the very nice.
Honestly, I think I regretted this when I thought about having the Haku.
The Dora, yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like it's kind of fine to get rid of the 2-3 because you're going to end up with a safer hand having all this garbage around. And kind of put pressure on people by opening so much. But yeah, like the fact that I might draw another Haku and get a chance to call them and get the instant Mangan, and then
I wonder about that call. Was the call the best call to make?
The one that I made?
Yeah, they discard the 4 pin, so you called 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, this is fine. I think 6, 8, 9. Like my other option
would be to do 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would leave me with more. That's probably the better option. 1, 1, 3, and 8, 9. Because then that just gives me more acceptance. I just didn't think of that. I think for whatever reason.
Yeah. So I mean, if you did 4, 5, 6, mm-hmm. then your upgrade tiles would be the 1, the 2, the 3, mm-hmm. and the 7, 8, 9.
Right.
With what you did, your upgrade tiles are the 1, mm-hmm. the 5, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like sometimes when I'm going for Honitsu, I get this like I just turn into a mindless drooling cow or something.
Cat, maybe? Okay, there I definitely disagree with that. That should have been 7, 8, 9.
Well, I think what I was thinking here was I might end up. So what I'm expecting here is that I need to draw one of these 3 tiles and get a Shampoo weight. If I kept the 6, I could have drawn next. That does give me a lot more acceptance on getting a Kanchan weight for a young man.
Yeah, you already have a pair, so you don't have to directly draw any of these tiles.
Yeah, I don't know. Like to be honest, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I feel like I just have like temporary mahjong insanity. That's my excuse.
One of my new favorite phrases.
Because you get so excited. I finally get the 1-1-3 shape that I could have had ages ago. This is so unfair, right? I shouldn't get this. I just happened to draw a 3 and another 3. Like, come on.
I mean, there's only one of each left, so this is a pretty garbage weight.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't deserve even this much. This is
another Dama from the person across the table for. I mean, this one I guess had more of a reason because Dealer had all the Dora, but they weren't. Were they playing defense? They weren't playing defense. If you're not going to play defense, why Dama? Like,
but I mean, just to reiterate, like I play this hand like absolute trash. Like this is embarrassing. I should do better than this. I don't know why I just went for Honitsu, and for some reason going for Honitsu made me lose my mind. I need to pay attention to that because maybe I'm just not good generally with calls, and that's something I need to work on. That could be a possibility.
Whoa!
I think I ran out of time or something.
Okay, I just wanted to check on that.
Is that Sumagiri, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on purpose because there's no reason to do that.
And I would like to point out the North is Dora.
Yep.
Another honor. Another honor.
Yeah, there's your confirmation bias kicking in again. Yeah. Yeah.
You were chatting in Discord, I think, is what happened here.
Yeah. And it just tore apart these shapes here. Like this would be kind of a reasonable complex shape, 2, 4, 5, 7 symmetric around the. I mean, it probably wouldn't be useful for very long because we've got better shapes elsewhere. 3, 4. Yeah, I mean that's something that can. Yeah, like it has acceptance on both sides for upgrading into something that can like have like a skipping shape. Like it's kind of like marginally good. That's a nice draw.
That's a fun draw. 7 mon? No? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, the 8-so, the 8-so isn't exactly adding any acceptance to your hand other than the 8-so. So, I mean, the 8-so is not a bad cut. Like, I don't think
I mean, but if we look at this, okay, we got 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 8. That's a Kanchan. The 7 isn't adding anything. Like, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that is a 6 shape, so I don't need it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense because I can draw. I could draw next to the 7. Yeah, the 7 does have furry 10 issues, which is a good reason to get rid of it. But yeah, since the 8, I don't know. With the 8, if I drew the 7, would the 8 even do me any good? I guess it would. Like
you could still give me Peiko even drawing the 7 because you'd have 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. and then 6, 7, 8. So
yeah, so the 8 does do me some good. Like I could just get rid of the 7. Like the 8 isn't very good, but like this is just an isolated tile that has free 10 issues. So just get rid of it, I think. But my reasoning there was like, okay, I have 6 shapes. The 7 is a floating tile that I can use to upgrade a Kanchan. So I'll keep it. And the 8 is not as good for upgrading. Kind of a logic error there. It's fine.
Kind of expect someone to be getting into Tenpai here.
Nah, we don't need to get into Tenpai. Doesn't matter. It's guarding the door, right?
The person across from us, just played Live Dora. They're probably Dama Tenpai because they're, now they've cheated.
What do they got?
Waiting on the 5-8.
Oh yeah, they've got this weight. 6, 7, 8, 8. So this is a 3-sided weight, right? It's the 5-8 5-8 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah. You're right.
It's a cool weight. I just have some complex weights memorized at this point. Like I know like four of the like the triple +1, the Kanki, Dianki, Penki, and the other Sanminchan, etc.
Hey, South Store now.
Oh yeah. The con here. When did they do a con in Tenpai?
It literally just happened.
Yeah. I was just curious what their hand is like. I mean, yeah, they're doing a con, and they're still not in Tenpai, and it's like this is a little bit silly.
Well,
they can just fold.
They're not dealer.
Yeah.
By doing that, they changed who gets final draw.
But
wait,
okay.
Who did it win?
You really care a lot about the final draw. I don't think it's that big a deal, is it? Compared to making another Dora? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
unless there was literally like only like one more like.
If they were if their goal was to change final draw, the time to call the con is on their final draw, not the turn before.
Yeah,
I feel like they just called that con because they drew the 9 and.
Yeah, they just did a YOLO on the con.
Yeah.
Because why do a con when it's so near the end and you're nowhere near temp? I mean, I guess they were kind of near Tenpai, but they weren't going to get it probably.
Yeah, no. Well, again, if you're going to call con to change who gets the final draw, you want to wait to do it until there's only like 2 tiles left.
Yeah, which you're hardly ever going to be able to do anyway.
That happens a lot more in 3-player than 4-player.
Yeah, with the Norths, yeah. Okay, let me hide the hands. I should probably do that before we go to the next hand. It's fine. Yeah, this person disconnected the whole game. They disconnected like on the east side and stayed like. There's so much time to make a comeback, and they weren't even near. It wasn't even that bad a situation.
Well, it might not have been a rage.
It could be.
It was
internet.
right after a deal-in, but like, it's also possible that they just had internet issues. I mean, we know enough people who had internet issues.
Look at the door; it's not an undertile. How about that?
Oh my god! Oh, who's got confirmation bias now?
Yeah, that is a thing where, like, okay, what I wanted to say earlier was with confirmation bias, like, probably there's going to be some weird pattern of some kind somewhere, like, that you could find in any game. Even with just the door, like, they're not going to be evenly distributed across all tiles.
No, absolutely.
So
they're only going to be evenly distributed across all tiles with thousands of samples.
What a nice draw. Okay,
wow, that's incredible. Buy one, so.
Or 2.
Well, 2, so that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, more safety discard, and I don't need to upgrade anything here.
Yeah, I'm chill with that. But there's the West.
Okay. Yeah, that's their. Yeah. And looking at their discards, this isn't very scary. Like, it seems kind of unlikely they have a bunch of Dora in here, and they're in first. That makes it seem likely they're just going for a nothing hand.
16.
So I would feel okay. Like, I'm in third here, so I kind of would like to push against this and get some value.
Well, I mean,
I need to keep this closed.
Yeah.
I can't really open here because I need to surpass second place's score with not much time left. This is South 3, So I don't feel like I really have the capacity. I'm probably going to discard Yakuhai here. Yeah, do you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm upset by it, but I don't disagree with it. Like, you're in a weird position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't call, like, having 2 Yakuhai doesn't actually help you. It's just hurting the efficiency of your hand.
Yeah, like, unless I happen to draw one, which could happen, but yeah. Okay. Well, okay, we can accept Dora into our hand. We got the red 5 here. These are some nice looking shapes. This does seem like we have some potential here to steal second, so... And there is also the chance of going into fourth, but we'd have to be hit by something higher than a Mangan, and we can't deal into the person who would put us in fourth by going below them. So pretty safe to push here, I think. Just have to worry about a Hanemon deal-in. Or like a Sandaimon Sumo or something.
That 8-so is an awkward draw.
Actually, we don't have to worry about Sumo at all. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, what is an awkward draw?
The 8-so.
It's fine.
Because you discarded 2 9s, though.
Oh, yeah. Hurricane. I think they're probably telling me that in chat, too. Or hinting at that to me. They're like, I wonder when he's going to notice the Hurricane. Hint, hint. I got rid of it, though.
Well, you discarded it there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're just pushing as much as possible here. I don't think we're really worried about dealing in. Oh, an excellent draw there.
There's Dora. That's 10-5.
Yeah, we're gonna Rishi here. I expect probably Rishi with 2 Dora. Yeah. This is kind of upgradable, but these are like right next to each other, so that has overlap on the upgrades.
Well, God, like almost all of your upgrades are Burton.
Oh yeah. There's also the 9, 3. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh well, just get third.
All right. Well, that's whatever. No, not yet. Because
oh yeah, because they're
not first.
Yep. Okay, just looking at the chat. Yeah, if anybody has some cool comments for us and wants to say that we're totally wrong about something, it's very appreciated. Yeah, I got it. Like this hand is not really looking as I mean, it looks okay, 1, 2, but the fact that I need so many more points, I would like they're not going to deal into a. I mean, they might because they're playing a bit weird, but yeah, I need to get like a direct hit on the dealer here for a Mangan hand in order to actually steal second.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that your Toyman has a Ricci stick.
Maybe not. That was a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're
and it takes a lot for me to say that about somebody. I really like this hand.
Yep, looking pretty good. I mean, we're kind of late into the round. Oh,
that's a beautiful draw. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. No. Wait, no, Bill. What?
I feel like I'm doing this a lot. I don't know. I've got like headless Ishan tens or headless Tenpai on the brain or something. Like, I'm just not caring about pairs. Like, or seeing a 3, 4, 4, 5. I'm like, I don't need the 4. Yeah, I need discarding the 3 is better.
I mean, discarding the 3 peen, I think also I'd be okay with to try and force this on Shoku a little bit. Like,
yeah,
because you don't want to get rid of either of those Dora. Like,
it's fine.
Well, what? Oh my. Bill, what? Why?
Well, hold on a second.
Why, Bill?
So this one is a more awkward because it's Adyan Min.
No, it's not. That's a completed shape. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Well, we got 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7.
No matter how many times you say 5, you still only have 2, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
You were you know what? We'll blame it on Kenny. Kenny was probably yelling at you in the chat, and it was probably his fault.
Yeah, I didn't know this. I didn't know what was my issue with this. I don't know what. Yeah, this game. I'm gonna say that this game was just really bad. On my part. There's the game. Okay, I got third.
Well, but you know what? You know what's fascinating though? If you do rewind that for 1 second, I would have discarded the 3-peen every day of the week there and 100% dealt in.
Okay. Where does that deal in? It deals in here. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah,
Dealing
I mean, it
into
doesn't
this
deal in
Dama
on this
hand.
turn. It deals in next turn.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
Like right here, I would have played the 3-peen, taken the headless Ishanten with 2 Dora.
But that doesn't deal in, does it?
Hold on. Does. It's a 3/6 weight.
It's 1, 2, 3.
On the left. On the left.
On the left. Okay, I was looking in the wrong place. I was so confused. Okay. Because I was seeing this 4/5 up here. That's what I was looking at. I didn't see this 4/5. Okay.
They have mixed triple sequence only. Sanshoku, Nomi.
Yeah. That would not matter at all. Yeah, it'd be fine. unless I deal into a Hanemon here, it's gonna be fine. Or even a Hanemon would not be enough. Need to deal into a Baimon. Okay, let's go to the next game. Exit. Okay. Let's see. So we have these 3-player games. What was the one we just looked at? Okay, so here are the Sama games. Here's the one we just looked at. And I have 2 more that I played. Maybe we'll just look at one more. Oof. Oh boy. And hide the hands. Alright, ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, here we have a beautiful hand with 3 pairs. Couldn't ask for more. Another pair. Riches. So yeah, I feel like this is strongly looking like I mean, it could just be Yakuhai, but it would be I mean, I guess if the hand advanced quickly, that would be fine. But
yeah, I feel like you just made the decision not to call this hand.
Yeah, I think I just going for cheat toy because it's like I don't need to win a 1-hun hand. Maybe it'll become toy if I start drawing triples.
But, well, I mean, once you decide not to call that 9-so that was discarded on the second turn across the table,
yeah,
I feel like you pretty much abandoned the calling at all.
Yeah, I think I would never call that unless I don't. Maybe there's some situation in which I would, but yeah, having 4 pairs and someone discards the 9-so, like none of them a triple. Like I'm not gonna feel like I'm gonna do a toy dash in that situation ever.
Yeah, not with no Dora.
Yeah, I mean, and even if I did have Dora, like, yeah, you have to open up so much if you're calling all of your pairs. It's just kind of, oh, there's the Dora. Am I going to keep that? Yeah, I'm going to keep that so that I have a chance of having a really valuable cheat toy, and it's fine if it doesn't complete. Who cares? It's a safe hand to fold at any point. That's my kind of my
Senpai.
Oh, I'm going into Dama because I'm waiting on the Dora, and I feel like someone will probably drop it at some point, and just take that 6,400 point hand. I think if I had 2 Dora in my hand, then I would Richi, but since I'm waiting on the Dora, and it's kind of early, and I feel like someone might still drop it, and the pin tiles are so cheap, like. Yeah, yes.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. All right. Again.
2 Dora again.
Yeah. Again, starting out with there's just a couple pairs this time. I mean, this hand has some. I don't know. It looks pretty garbage. We'll see. It looks garbage to me, but I can easily imagine it improving very quickly. Because it has all these all these simple tiles in it, and it has 2 pairs already. So We'll see.
You've always had a vivid imagination. I respect that about you. That's a great improvement.
Yeah. See, after 3 draws, already it's looking a lot better. The draws don't even need to be that good for this hand to become reasonable after a few draws. It is certainly a slow start, but no reason to give up. There we go. Another pair. That's 4. That's 3 pairs.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So
I don't have enough shapes here, so we'll see. I'm getting rid of the 9s. That's interesting. Why am I doing that? 1, 2, 3. It's because it was my 6th shape. And I'm thinking like, maybe this is a wrong way to do it. I don't know. This is something that I've been doing these past couple games. Is like if I have 6 shapes, I'll drop one and I'll keep floating tiles if I have shapes that I want to improve. And maybe this is a bad way to go about it.
Often you end up. Often it makes sense to drop terminals because you are going to, try and make a push for all simples, but you're never going to do that with this hand because you have Dora that are 9s.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking.
And you had to drop the Tuso anyway. Like, the Tuso was never really going to be helpful.
So I'll tell you what I was thinking was like, okay, a single 9 still has some value in my hand. A pair of 9s, a terminal pair is kind of garbage. I can still draw next to the Tuso, and it'll be useful. Kind of very sketchy usefulness. I could have just dropped the Tuso. That is a good point.
Because the only useful tile that you could draw next to the 2-so is the 3-so, which already completes the 4-5 shape.
Right. Although 2, 3, 4, 5 is good too. That'd be fine. I mean,
but not when you already have too many shapes. Like.
But I mean, I would have too many shapes, but I could forget about the Kanchan crap.
Dealer also has a 9-so in their discards, so I feel like having 2 9-so and discarding those later is less sketchy than having to discard the 2 later, although it doesn't end up mattering.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about safe tiles against the dealer here. Oh, well.
Yeah, they'll just take that.
That was Ipatsu, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that dealer Mangan? Or pseudo Mangan?
Would have been a full Mangan on the 4.
A delicious 400 more points. Okay, dealer Dora 9-so.
It's East 2 and Toyman's already about to bust.
Oh yeah, it's only East 2. Jesus. Yeah, but this game might end pretty quickly, like you say. They might just bust out. Okay, this hand again doesn't look that great. It has a bit more shapes than last time. It's a bit better than the last hand, maybe. There's no pairs. Yeah. Very nice first draw. Fill out the shapes.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's glorious.
And we automatically have a little bit of value with this red 5. Why drop the 2? I think that was a mistake. I think that was a misclick.
Yeah. Or a double click, like that's my least. The fact that you have to like turn off.
Yeah.
There's 18 different ways to sumo giri in Tenho. There's like 27 million ways to discard whatever tile you draw in Tenho, and none of them are necessary. Like, I turn all that shit off as soon as I log on.
Yeah, I do distinctly remember this Tuso discarding this and being like, oh my fucking god, like, that's so terrible. That was my pair. Like, that was a direct improvement towards Tenpai. Like, you can't get much of a better draw in this situation. I just sumo giri that. It's pretty bad. Okay.
7.
Yeah, can accept the Dora. Oh, a nice draw there for Sanmin-chan.
Ban.
Yeah, this hand is looking pretty good. We got Pen-chan shapes here, which are kind of bad, but I can get rid of those. Got 6 shapes.
Discard the 1-2 mon and hope the 8-9 mon gives you a pair.
Yeah. This Pen-chan definitely better than this Pen-chan. It's sort of like a skipping shape in addition to being... Oh, second pair?
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's nice when we have this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So it's a very nice sort of shape to have a pair inside of. Yeah. Oh, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Yeah, kind of getting a bit wild with the pins here.
It became awkward all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's an improvement technically. It just looks like it's kind of, it looks like a bottleneck here. We're probably gonna have to discard from there. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, following behind the dealer here. It's only East 2. There's so much time to catch up, unless we get the bust out. Yeah.
You got a Dora.
Yeah, starting at the floating Dora. Oh, immediately draw next to it. Amazing. Oh, but then give double
East. Oh, but you got the red.
It's an exciting round here. Look at these discards too. Tadashi, 7 and 6. Is this Honitsu on Montiles? Kind of looks like it.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, they're flirting with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems very likely that it won't be, but that's like what they're keeping it open for. Now, Ricci on this is another one of these, right? This is a 3-sided weight. No, it's a 4-7.
No.
4-7. I just saw a triple here. I got excited.
This is interesting. I mean, I feel like you do have to take this with dealer being open. Yeah.
I mean, Ricci Dora is fine, right? And yeah, I'm in second place.
Wondering if you could. I was just wondering if there was a way to up the value by waiting to call pawn on the Chun and then discard a 3-peen, but that's pointless. Like,
I mean, also, like, what if the Chun is never discarded?
Right. No, exactly. Like, that's. I thought about it for a second, but I think Ricci is absolutely correct here. Like, I think you did the right thing. I just had to think about it out loud to get there.
The thing that really like seems a little bit disappointing is the Sanshoku situation. It seems so close so far, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. It's like off by 1. Like, if this was a 5, 6, 7 and this was a 5, 6, 7, yeah. Anyway,
it seems almost like a Chinese Yaku. There's a lot of Chinese Yaku that I think about on playing Mahjong sometimes. Like, one of my favorites was I don't know like the Chinese name for it, but the English translation that the Mahjong app I used to play used was knitted through, and it was like in one suit you have 147, in another suit you have 258, in another suit you have 369. So it's like it's like you're making a straight, but you have to change suits in a specific way every single number tile, and it's just a really cool hand.
Yeah,
you just can't find Tenpai on this, huh?
Yeah, I remember there being. Oh, that's a nice draw. Sort of.
Not Tenpai though.
It's not really a nice. I mean, I guess I don't know. It seems like it should be good.
I feel like you discard the Tuso here, and then then you can discard the 1-so when you get into Tenpai, and then I mean now you have a shot at both all simples and mixed triple sequence.
Yeah, it's just I feel like the hand was too far advanced for this to actually be useful. But we can probably get some kind of weird way to overrun. Well, not really because of these two that like.
But no, the 4 is useful because now you have. I mean, you have the chance to upgrade your hand 3 Han with that draw.
Oh yeah, Hold on.
Tanyao. And Sanshoku.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Sanshoku. Yeah. I wasn't thinking of Sanshoku for some reason.
Oh fuck. I mean, if you draw on the Tenpai right here, you're chasing. Ooh, that's disgusting. Sucks.
Yeah, I think I might just fold here. Do I even have stuff to fold with? Like, am I going to drop the 2 here? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and the 3 is Suji. I feel like in this point situation, even as dealer, and despite the fact that your hand is worth so many points, I still, I would have discarded the 9 before the 3, but.
Yeah, I think I saw that too late. Yeah, I make these mistakes, like...
And now the 8's fine.
Yeah, Suji 8. Oh, okay, run on the 4, okay.
And you actually... you were still Ishan-ten there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I was doing a little bit of Mawashi. Like, ridiculously hopeful Mawashi. Because I was seeing, okay, I can discard this entire shape, etc. Maybe I can get back into Tenpai. It's just hard to let go of the hand sometimes.
This
but
is
I probably would have.
Incredible.
Yeah, this one, yeah, this may bring me back to life here. They got two red 5s. Looks like simple, so unfortunately we can't get the door is the one so it can't fit into Tanyao.
Who cares?
Maybe try to keep this closed because it's so far advanced at the start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 shapes and 2 complete shapes, so we're already hold on, we're 2 away here, but it's such a good 2 away. Like all we need to do is draw literally like anything next to one of these, create a shape in any way, and then we're Ishan-ten.
Yeah, the 5 ping kind of obviously being the best draw. That's fine though. Discard south.
Yeah. So now we got 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're still 2 away.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
And now we got a great Ishan-ten for simples here. This could reach Hanemon. It can,
this
right?
Could also be Sanshoku.
Oh, yeah, 5. Hold on, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we could get this 3-sided weight as well. Oh, we're opening. Okay.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I mean, this is you've got 3 Han. Don't want to. It's already the beginning of the second row. I just take it.
Yeah, we're pretty close to first here, so yeah, really, our situation doesn't really require the greed of staying closed here in the second row.
God, it would have. I really. Will you back up to that 6 mon? On the right here. I want you to open up the wall.
The wall.
So you would have drawn. Would you have drawn the 7 so or the 9 mon?
Hold on.
If you had called Khan on the 6.
Oh, hold on. I'm not sure. I don't know how this works. I never look at the wall, so I don't know what the Khan would do.
I guess the 9 is on top, so that means the 7 is on top. So would you draw the 9 or the 7?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea which one I draw.
Well. Yeah, neither one of them are the 4 peen or the 7 peen. So that's what I was curious about.
Yeah. I think I'm probably going to win this hand. Let's see. I got the feeling I'm going to win it. Confirmation bias. Oh, Ricci. That makes it less likely. The 7 mon. Yeah, I kind of feel like I might feel like I need to push here against this.
Well, the 6 is it's the 7's no chance.
Yeah.
You can see all 4 6s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got Kabe there.
I'm fine with pushing the 7. I have no issues. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, well that helps a little bit. Yeah, again, I think that when I was playing, I did notice that Kabe, but looking at the log, I don't notice it. I don't know what it is that makes me like worse when I'm looking at logs than when I'm playing.
This is a weird Ishan-ten.
4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4. It's fine. 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait on the 8 so is okay. It's too bad it's the door indicator. Yeah, we take that weight. Early weight on the 8 so. With Wandora.
I probably wouldn't have.
I think it's correct though.
God, you're right, because you can't upgrade without getting rid of Dora. Oh, jeez. The Dora really complicates things in this case. Well,
dang. Yeah, they keep on winning. Jerk.
Well, both of those players, neither of those players are folding against anything, and they are winning everything as well.
Okay. I'm sick and tired of you.
They're both of those players. Well, I guess the player across has dealt in a few times, but
these are not anonymous. I'm
both,
sick of you, B-son.
Both of those people are playing just like, I mean, they're playing like this is Silver Room East. Onitsu? I mean, or just Hatsu. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a bad call. This hand is kind of crappy at this point. It's so early on.
It would be nice to end that person's dealership.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's their dealership.
I feel like, I don't know if I would have called the Green Dragon there, but I'm pretty sure Korak would have. And I've been trying to think a lot. Not like Korak specifically is the opposite play style of me and you, I feel like. And so for that reason, I've been thinking a lot specifically of what Korak would do, just because it's like the antithesis of how we play Mahjong.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what I try to do in general. Is I'm playing and I'll say like, okay, I need to fold here. Then I'll say, wait, I don't actually, because a good player would not do that. So I'll just push here, even though it makes me want to die inside. But I don't. I feel like I can also overcorrect. Like,
yeah. Well, now it's time to fold. I don't know if I even would have discarded that 2-peen, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah, I felt okay. I think one thing I tend to do, looking at these like kind of obvious Honitsu shapes, that I'm only really worried about if they are Honitsu. And this is like a 2-Han Honitsu at this point, or if it's a Toy 4-Han. Which even that, I mean, how far, like, that wouldn't even get them, get them my placement. I think that I was thinking like, okay, if they don't Tadashi a pin tile, then I'm probably okay up until or an honor, Tadashi a pin or an honor tile. I think that's kind of what I was thinking, and then they do that.
And then they do that, yeah.
So yeah, at this point, I think I'm a bit more scared, but I might still discard this because of all the 2s being gone. No, I keep it. I'm being scared now. I think I'm just folding against this now. Okay, and then there's a Ricci, so I have to worry about this garbage.
Well, now you just discard the 3-peen.
Yeah, it's safe. And now this is Nakasuji, but am I going to discard it? Yeah, I do.
It's Nakasuji to the player on the right, Genbutsu to the person across.
Yes. Okay, 5. That's safe. Yeah, it's safe against them, and safe against them assuming they're going for... Let's see what their hand looks like. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, if you deal into them, it's garbage. Okay. They are trying for Honitsu, though. Like, or Honitsu Toy specifically. They're trying for the Mangan.
Yeah.
One.
So you were saying discard the 1 here, and I did it?
Yeah, you did it.
Amazing. I mean, it's the obvious discard. But I did the obvious discard for once. I did the obvious safe defense discard. Okay.
I'm proud of you. Oh, West.
I'm a genius.
West
discard the West. No, I didn't. I kept it.
Get rid of it. You got 4 pairs.
I think I actually noticed it was the Dora before I just made my first discard.
Oh, the 4-mon was a great draw.
Yeah, that's really nice. 4-5, 4-5, 6-5-6. Now, how many shapes I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is all right. So 2 away, 1 away.
Ooh, greeting. Well, now you throw away the Dora, huh? When you draw the 3P? You didn't keep the 2-so, but you'll keep the 3P.
Yeah, I think I was just belatedly noticing that I should get rid of the Dora. Like, oh, I'm Ishan 10, I should get rid of the Dora.
Deuces, Dora.
Oh, there we go.
That's Tenpai. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. You could, I mean, if you hit south, you probably destroy them and their body and their soul.
Yep. Yeah, as dealer, Richie 2 Dora on a closed hand. It's not Pinfu. It's going to be at least 7,700, and it becomes full Mangan. Yep. Oh, hold on. It's because hold on. What is this? Why is this 4?
Ipeco.
Oh! I got Ipeco. Wonderful.
1 on the 4. How could you miss Ipeco?
The king of Yaku. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh no! A question was asked in chat, but the person who asked the question is gone now.
Yeah. Zeus, I think maybe later we'll have like a learning stream where we can go over the basics a bit more. Maybe more useful because we're just kind of like using a lot of terminology and stuff here. Maybe useful for people who aren't too familiar. We can explain what Kanchan and Panchan and all that crap is.
I do like the answer in the chat that a Mangan is when you rob your opponent of all dignity.
Yes. Okay.
Kanta.
Nice draw there. Second pair. Yeah, this hand is like, I don't know. So many bad shapes. Beautiful.
Why are your hands such garbage, Bill?
I mean, this isn't bad. It's got 2 pairs and a Dianmin and a couple Kanchan. Like, this is one of the situations where having 7 shapes is really good, I think, because it's like there's so many bad shapes. You just wait for one of them to improve. Okay, there's something.
17. Yeah, okay.
All right. When am I gonna get rid of this? Yeah, now getting rid of the Penchan because I got the 1-3-3 down to 5 shapes finally. Beautiful. Okay, open on the Haku. Oh, excellent draw. But yeah, so I gotta worry about dealing into this person. It's South 3. I also don't want them to win.
Their discards aren't very telling, though.
Yeah, the issue is if they've got Dora or not, or if they're going. They could be going for a So or a Pinhonitsu here.
Most likely So if they have one. Oh no,
could be Chanta. Could be Chanta. Let's take a look.
With 6 Terminal and Honor discards, I doubt it. Yeah, just normal.
Yeah. But I was just saying, technically, it could be Chanta because they have the 789. I don't know why I'm making this comment. Because clearly they did that for the Dora. And they've got the Yakuhai already. So yeah, it seems like this is just Yakuhai Dora. And maybe they've got another pair of Dora for all we know.
Well, this is what sucks about Red 5s. There's 2 Red 5s they could have.
Yeah, there's a total of 7 Dora. Oh, and another nice draw. So we're Ishan 10 here, right? May end up waiting on the 8-so again. I think we take this Ricci if we get it. Because this isn't that scary. We're worried about them having Dora, but it'd be better to buy South 4 without them. If they do have Dora here, we don't want them to. The issue isn't them. The issue is not us losing points, it's them gaining points, right?
Right.
Because the person below us is so far below us. So we don't really need to worry so much about defense, I think. If we get a good chance, if we get a chance to push for something, I think we can go.
Well, like here we're Ishan 10, right? And we can choose to either keep this extra 4-mon and the 2-mon we have to try and get Ipeco, or we can keep the 7-so and 9-so. And this is where I think, you're not thinking about defense because you really want to win this hand, but you are thinking about defense in that I feel like tossing the 2-mon and 4-mon is better because those tiles look safer against the person on your left. The 7 and the 9 look really, really bad to deal into them.
Right.
And so we might as well keep them.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I don't know if that's what I do. Yeah, I do feel like getting rid of the 4 and the 2 is fine because we don't need points here. We don't need a Peiko for any reason, and the ASO weight is just fine. We can take that. So yeah, no, I discard the Norse. That is more. That is like actually more defensive than anything we talked about. I don't know. Like I don't have any pair anymore. I can use one of these as a pair.
Oh, we just got raided. Hey, Navitas.
Oh wow, we got a bunch of people in here.
Yeah, bringing people in. It's nice. It's nice to see. I recognize Navitas' name from the ARML.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for coming in. Oh, a nice draw there. So maybe this hand is still alive. We could end up on a half diamond weight over here.
But if
we draw the
8. Yeah, I mean you haven't taken an official step backwards, I suppose. Yeah, well, now you're throwing away the 4-mon and the 2-mon, right? Nope. Not the 9s though. Why? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, they called Ricci. This is fine.
Oh yeah. Who called Ricci? Hold on. Yeah. They just called Ricci a couple turns ago. Yeah. And they discarded the 8.
I was so focused on the player on the left.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. It does make sense to, because they're so far open. Like I think what I might have been thinking here is that they might just deal into this, and that's totally fine. And it's also totally fine to go to exhaustive and lose some points to buy South 4. It's worth it.
I will say though, if we are going to fold though, 3-peen. For what it's worth.
Yes. I think I just missed this, to be honest. We're seeing in these logs how bad I am at seeing like multiple Gambutsu and stuff. So yeah, I just discarded the 9s though when there's an obviously better holding discard. I mean, I guess it could also be a bit of Mawashi. I do feel like I might as well just fold here entirely though if I'm going to. Like, I think it's totally fine to just fold here. I don't need to win this hand.
I think so too. I'm not discarding the 7 so into this Ricci.
Because I think the issue before was this person looks like they're going to win. As soon as that comes under great suspicion, like, okay, this person looks like they're going to win. They're probably going to fold against this if they can. Then you say, okay, fold. We fold too. Why not? Who cares? It's the 3rd row anyway. Oh, discarding the 6 pin?
6. Okay.
That was...
Nakasuji.
Yeah, still not noticing the 3, I think. How do I see that this is Nakasuchi, but I don't see that this is safe? I don't understand.
I mean, it is better. Like as Navitas is pointing out, it's better for Mawashi as well. Like you're keeping your hand a little bit more alive.
Yeah, but I mean, I do feel like at the level that I'm playing at, I should just full fold if I'm going to fold. Like I should not mess around. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, being
there's another Ricci.
Well, now fold. Now surely you toss the 3-peen. Yes.
Finally notice that it's safe against everybody. Okay.
I mean, the 9-mon's also good. Yep, there's the 7.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fine. Great result. Going to South 4. High probability of first place. The only thing that will put us out of first place is if we deal in, or if this person wins. And if we fold, the most likely event is just that we're going to take first. So I think we would need to have. We're incentivized to fold here. We would need to have a pretty good draws at this point to push us into going for the win. Because there certainly is some. They're within Mongon distance. There certainly is some reason to fear that they're going to steal our first. Okay. So far, don't really have too much. It's not a terrible hand though. But I think another thing that I'm thinking here, there's been an East discard here, right? I think this is what I was saying when I was playing. Okay, I've got 2 Easts. That's automatic safety. I've automatically got 2 safe tiles. It's very unlikely I'll deal into the Tonki weight on the East. So I can kind of push more than I normally would in this situation, having this in my hand. And now it's totally safe. Two 100% safe tiles. So I think at this point I'm kind of saying, okay, I'll just push. Until I feel like they're probably not going to get a Dama Mangan hand, or I guess actually it wouldn't take that much. It would take like a 3,200 point hand or something to 3,100, even though you can't actually get that score. You know what
I probably would have ditched the Dora 1-so
though. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, why? There's no reason to hold on to it. This is kind of, I guess this is kind of habit. Like, I guess I could also justify that save that I'm going to choke it. I'm just going to hold on to it so that no one else can get it. And if I don't draw another one, then it doesn't matter. Like, I can just hold on to it forever because I don't need to win necessarily.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think probably the best thing would just be to discard it first tile. And then everybody can go for cheap hands. Because they see that discard. Okay. All right, Rishi, that's not what I want to see. Do I just discard the East here, or the 8 is I can discard? Yeah. Sumogiri that 8. And discard the 2-pin? Yeah. Yeah, I think just full fold against this, even though okay. Really good result.
I do, yeah. As they're pointing out, it was a Sumigiri Ricci.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. It's like they Tadashi'd the 4P, and then that got them into Tenpai, and they waited to call their Ricci, and then they don't call Ricci until another 4P. So it's like, if you're gonna have a reason to do the good old Sumigiri Ricci, it might be to divert attention away from a Tsuji trap. But if you're just gonna call Ricci on the Tsuji trap tile anyway, what's the point?
Yeah, they could have done it on the 2-mon. I feel like they were just waiting and trying to upgrade their weight, and they just gave up.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of pretty insane Damas this round. This is Jokyu?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're asking what the format is. This is just Jokyu, just Tenho ladder.
Yep. So yeah, that was a really great result for me. Really lucky. They would have stolen my first absolutely with this hand if that 7-pin had come out, and it very easily could have. I could have very easily dealt in myself. And I run out of save palace, but say, okay, all I've got left is the Tsuji. Put it down. So yeah, very lucky, very good result. Got first place here. This is the reason that I'm still above 1800, is that I got this first. So that turned out very well. I got a lot of luck here.
That doesn't end the game, though. Dealer won.
Oh, the dealer won.
Hand, homie.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, okay. But it's basically we know I'm going to win at this point. What can happen? What could happen at this point? Okay, now I've got the Dora. Not that I care about it.
You're unstoppable.
Are you saying Tanya Rush? Yeah. This doesn't look very Tanya to me.
See the 3-so the moment it comes out.
I got 3 Tanya shapes, I guess.
That's all you need.
But yeah, having the 7-pin at least is nice because it kind of limits the danger, and I could probably even deal into West here.
Wait, what line are you taking with the 5/5/3 mon discard?
Sakigiri, I think. I think this is instafold.
I see.
Because I've got more than Mangan distance, I think I just instafold.
I mean, not Mangan Sumo.
It's fine.
I mean, you got to the Dora, so I mean, I get the chances of them getting a Mangan Sumo when you have two Dora is definitely smaller. Yeah, this is
kind of boring because I'm just doing straight. I'm folding instafold, so just go through it.
I mean, it's not much of an instafold though. You're still dealing live tiles,
Yeah, but there's nothing to I don't care about dealing into a Dama.
You care about dealing into a Dama on your left.
I mean, if it's a Mangan,
no, on your left, it doesn't have to be a Mangan.
Or if it's a I mean, if it's a I mean, if they have, I mean, I have 2 of the Dora in my hand. I think that's the reason why I'm feeling it's very unlikely that I'm going to. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, it is possible that I deal into a Dama from them that's worth 4,000 points, but it's pretty unlikely, I think, compared to the possibility that I have nothing to fold against a Ricci later on that actually does cost me the game.
I'm more just saying, like, something that I've picked up on my own times when I've done Sakagiri is that the trouble I get myself in is that I never stop doing Sakagiri. And I put myself in situations where I keep playing unsafe tiles, trying to get rid of them, and I do that too late and end up dealing into somebody who ends up having something. And you don't really need to do that past the first row. Like, once you get past the first row, you can just play safe tiles.
If they had gotten a sumo, I'd be dead. So maybe I should have pushed here. But I probably wouldn't have won anyway. I mean,
well, no, your hand wasn't really a great hand for pushing. I was obviously joking about the Tanyao rush. You had nothing to call, but it was. I don't know. I probably would have pursued that hand just a little bit more.
Right, we've got one more to look at.
All right.
If you have the time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hour and a half.
All of the students are effectively gone, so I can be a party animal.
Okay. Summertime. Summer break.
As long as I still wobble into work tomorrow.
Oh, you still have to go to work. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. You're almost at the point where you don't, though, right?
Yeah. Like Friday's the last day.
Okay. Good. Okay, I'm up to 1814. Still above 18. I'm gonna stay there forever. I go up to 19. How about it? All right. It's a pretty good looking hand. Yakuhai Dora. 3 mon first discard. All right. Whoops. Okay. All right, nice draw there. It's kind of too many shapes. Maybe drop the 7 so pretty soon. We'll see.
I definitely have a habit of keeping those tiles around for too long.
I mean, certainly we'll
have a pair.
Certainly we'll get rid of the 7 pin first. But if we drew the 6, we could drop the 7. I mean, at that point we still have six shapes, so we might as well get rid of the 2/4. For the chance of getting Pinfu at some point or something.
Yeah, Navitas is saying to cut a 7 so before the 4P.
Before the 7?
Before the 4P on discard 4.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because you already have a pair in hand with the 5 mon.
Right.
Like the 7 so is that.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it's like a hard calculation for me to make, where it's like, okay, we either have a single complete shape or we have two good shapes. Where one of them would be the second pair, but 2 simple pairs is still good, and it also is like, I don't know. But I'll trust that. Yeah. We like this 7 so pretty bad compared to just floating tiles that we can use to build better shapes, better blocks. Yeah, go fishing instead of hold on to this. Okay. Yeah, I need to learn better efficiency. Maybe the heads theory in the Uzaku book will discuss this. I read that at some point.
And there's discussion in the chat about other routes you could take as well. Like, do you keep the 9 so actually for longer, or
Yeah, yeah. He was saying like if you already have a pair, then yeah, the 7 next to the 6 is pretty useless. The only thing I wonder about is like, okay, I don't know, like if we're talking about something like just a floating tile, how much use is that compared to like the outside chance of getting Pinfu later on or something like that because you kept that shape, and you draw like a 6 over here and whatever. I guess in this situation doesn't really apply too much because we have 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 8, so it's like we can't really use 5s for anything else.
Yeah.
Reasonably. But yeah. Anyway, it's interesting question. What you do with this particular shape in this weird situation where we have so many shapes and so many floating tiles, etc. I think this is a very unique situation. You don't usually have 6 shapes and multiple floating tiles around.
I don't know. I feel like I end up in this situation where there's 3, 4, 5 peen. I feel like I end up in this situation where I have a pair and some complex shape that has a pair inside of it pretty often, and I feel like I pretty regularly make the incorrect discard.
I was getting pretty pissed here, but my hand has actually advanced pretty well at this point. It is a bit late for it, but damn, it's a nice looking hand. If we draw the 6-9, we get the 3-sided weight on the 5, 5, 6, 9. I think I keep this. That's got to be better, right? Or is it? Is this a situation where I should have kept the 4?
I mean, you can accept the 5 so either way.
Yeah, but I feel like this is better, right? Now we have the 7, 7, 8, but we have the 9 so discard. That's the issue. For re-10. Oh, another yeah.
Yeah, because you've already discarded the 9 so.
Yeah.
North gotten there north.
And he was saying it's not forced for E10. Yeah, I guess you could always choose a Shampong.
Discard the 8. Yeah.
and likely that would be simples. Not likely, but possibly. Am I going to get a chance to open here? I don't take this, I think. Yeah. People were mad at me.
I feel like you should.
Yeah, I should have taken that. I just had a brain fart or something. Yeah, I should have taken Tenpai there, but like I don't know. For some reason, I didn't. Can't like again. Instead, I deal. Amazing.
That's beautiful. And that
I'm an expert at this game. That's all I have to say. Wonderful.
Yeah, well, I think the moral of the story here really is that like that 4, the 7 so is not incredibly useful in the hand. The 4 peen is like early on. The 4 peen does have an incredible amount of acceptance, just being a lone middle tile that offers more than the 7 can. And the fact that you had like I feel like 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku was a lot more viable at this point than 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, this was just challenging for me because I have a simple thought process, right? Like, okay, how many shapes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, there actually aren't that many shapes here. There's only 4 really good shapes. If like we could count this as why would we count this as 2 shapes when we could count it as 1? So we should keep these floating tiles because they allow us to upgrade Kanchans, and we could just get rid of this 7. Which is not really upgradable, because we're holding all the 6s already.
Yeah, well, I mean, you made the 7 useless by discarding the 9.
Yeah.
That's important too. Like, the 7 was not useless until you discard the 9, and as soon as you discard the 9, the 7 no longer has a use.
Right, but even if the 9, suppose that the 9 wasn't in my discards and it wasn't in my hand, at this point, still the 7 would be better than either one of these, probably, or either one of these is probably better than this 7, right? Because it can only be used for like an upgrade to Pinfu in some weird circuitous route. So there's no real reason to keep it, right?
Yeah.
It's basically like a terminal tile or something in terms of how useful it is. But yeah, or like a 2. Downgraded, or like an 8. It's like downgraded from a 7 to an 8, something like that. Almost half of an 8. Whatever. Let's go to the next hand.
It's really fun when you start making the very kind of off the wall analogies at the end of a long tangent about something. It's very endearing, Bill. I feel like it's one of your trademarks.
Oh yeah. Now because I was saying the early 9S top was bad because I was filling it. I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I guess this is stuff we're seeing going over my log. Is how many mistakes I make.
Again, I feel like a lot of your mistakes. Like I wonder what this game would have looked like if you hadn't had people on voice chat while you were playing.
Right. Yeah.
Because you already have a tendency towards distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think having a bunch of people shouting at you while you're playing typically helps.
Okay, 6 shapes. Okay. So maybe get rid of the 1s here. Yeah, I can't help drawing pairs. But this is a hand that doesn't need to go Chitoi regardless. Like it's got good shapes in it. It's got reasonably good shapes in it. I think this was a comment that Hugh made while we were playing. The missing the 5th pair is not really okay.
All right, well, fine.
That's a nice looking hand. Then
at least
Simples,
someone had a pretty hand.
Simples Dora. Okay. And whatever other stuff this is. I'll at some point I'll learn how to read the Yaku. 345. Hold on. Yeah. What is this? Aka.
I mean, isn't it Richi, Apatsu, Sumo, Dora? Oh wait, there was 5.
Well, anyway.
And Tanyao. Richi, Apatsu, Sumo, Tanyao, Dora.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's whatever. Whoop.
I think Bill's not using the English patch because of the version of Tenho he's playing on.
Yeah.
Like the English patch is for 3, not 4, or do I have that backwards?
I'm not sure if it's available for mobile or not. I do have to use mobile because of JoQ. I can't use JoQ without it.
Yeah, I play on mobile as well, and I don't think it's available on mobile.
Formon discard over there.
Yeah, you passed the tune.
Yeah.
Which is worth comment. But I assume you just didn't like the value of this hand.
Yeah, I think because I'm behind, even it's only East 2, so maybe that's not as big of a deal, but like, I mean, I think this is my thought process, is that, okay, if it's early on in the game, one advantage of winning a small hand is advancing time. That's only valuable if you're ahead.
But you're not far behind second, right? Like, you don't have to steal first. Like,
sure, but I mean,
but
at this point, time is kind of on my side in terms of being able to make a comeback. So I don't like, if I don't win this hand, it's likely that someone else will fall behind me via some other method. So I can kind of chill out and see if I get more value somehow.
I don't know if that's really the case. The only, like, I mean, any of those 3 players could sumo. None of those would help your position. A deal in, if first place deals into anybody, that doesn't help your position. If you deal in, that doesn't help your position. Like this hand isn't incredibly fast. Like
Right.
So I feel like it's going to be hard to make this hand closed.
I guess I don't understand.
It's already gone. Like,
yeah, I guess I don't understand the value of winning like a really small hand here compared to the value of like I may for instance draw the Chun myself, or I maybe just use them as safe tiles later on. My chance of winning the hand alone is not especially high, even if I call the Chun. So maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't really understand why. Why should I call the Chun? What does it gain me? Like my best case scenario, I get 1,000 points, and maybe that will help me like not get hit by a sumo or something. But I don't know. I could also just deal in, so which is kind of a low chance. Also, like I guess like we kind of overestimate the chances of dealing in. So I don't know.
Well, I think it's also a little bit different in with Akka, right? Like. Mm-hmm. You have more paths to value. Like as they're pointing out, you can draw. I mean, you could draw more dragons. I mean, I wouldn't even think about drawing the East at this point because even if you draw one, you're probably not going to draw two. Mm-hmm. Like, so even if we discount that Dora, there are still red fives, and you can incorporate any of the red fives into your hand right now. Like, they would all connect. Right. So I feel like. You know, I don't know if I would have called the Chun instinctively here, but I can definitely see where they're saying that the call is correct.
I guess I get very conflicting advice on this because like Nemo has told me like you do, like why call into like 2 Shanten, you're just going to deal in and like stuff like that. Like I don't know, even if it's a Yakuhai and you're missing an opportunity, you may never get the last one. I don't know. To me, like it seems very like marginal. So it's kind of like I like have like because there's benefits on both sides, right? Like if I keep these Chun, I guess that's kind of like a defeatist attitude though, like keeping them because they're safe tiles instead of being optimistic. Like I'm always saying, you need to be optimistic for like maybe I can get red fives and so on. And yeah, I mean. I could draw 2 Easts. That's possible. Like,
well, or I don't need dragon. Like, I think
3.
I think Navitas is making a good point in chat that one more dragon is a huge improvement to this hand if you have the Chun.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So the issue. So the thing here is the fact that I have. Yeah, I guess this isn't something that I've really considered that much, is the Yakuhai, that's low Yakuhai tiles, because they always just seem fairly useless to me. I guess if you have 2 Yakuhai tiles, the chances of drawing one of them in like the first 2 rows is pretty reasonably high. Because there's 3 more tiles, there's 4 players, right? So, and the chance of drawing like one of them is going to be like maybe 30% or something. Maybe something around that.
Now you're just making up numbers.
I'm not making up numbers.
Where's the 30% coming from?
Because there's 4 players. I'm one of the 4 players. There's 3 tiles. They're just those 3 tiles are going to be distributed at the end of the first 2 rows. There's a chance somewhere in the dead wall. Like I did kind of make up this number, but it's going to be roughly somewhere around there.
No, I don't think it's anywhere near 30%. But that's beside the point. Like. I mean, the tiles could be at the end of the ball. I just don't like throwing numbers around when we're just like,
okay. So should we?
Minding the numbers.
Okay, should we? I'm estimating. It's a guesstimate. I mean, I don't know why you take such issue with this.
This is my biggest notch on
Okay. Let's do a little division. Okay, there's 3 tiles. There's 4 players. That's a 75%.
What 3 tiles are you talking about? There's 5 tiles.
No, if we look at the Hatsu, well, there's actually only 2 left. If we look at the Hatsu, there's 2 of them. If we look at the Haku, there's 3 of them. Yeah. So I'm saying there's 3 of each. There's only 2 of the Hatsu.
Okay. So you're thinking just about one of them, not about both together.
Right. So if there's 3 Haku tiles that are randomly distributed in the discards, some people are going to have them in their hand, so we have to take that into account too. but I mean, it's going to be some significant percentage, and you're going to take 1 minus that squared in order to figure out what is the possibility of drawing either one. So it's going to be a reasonable percentage that we could do it. It's probably going to be over 50% that we'll get one
All
of
right.
them.
I want to adjust the language you are using a little bit, though. It doesn't matter if we draw it. We need to draw it at a helpful moment in time.
That's why I said within the first 2 rows.
Well, okay, the first 2 rows, I think that's where I'm taking issue with the 30%. Like, maybe it might be 30%. We draw one eventually, but anyway, this math argument is only interesting to you and me. Like, I don't think anyone else wants to listen to us debate.
Okay. Oh, I dealt it. I'm in fourth. What did I deal in on? What did I do?
Was it on
just
the Haku?
Dama. Just a Dama.
Dama on the Haku.
Yakuhai Dora. It's Toymen again. What is with the Toymens? Jesus. Okay, it's fine. Ah, boy.
I love your opponents, Bill.
That was an amazing Dama. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they were thinking. They got that 40-fu hand. They're just 40-fu to Han. They don't Richi. In East 2, I mean, or East 3, and them as the dealer. I mean, yeah, that is ridiculous. Maybe they I don't know. I'm trying to think. Were they trying to? Never mind. Let's forget about it. We don't. We're gonna go. We're gonna go insane if we try and figure out what our opponents are thinking in a mahjong game.
It's just a case of mahjong insanity, Bill.
Yes. Temporary mahjong insanity. Excellent drawing that penchant. But we're still like 3 away. I think we're 3 away. Yeah. San Shanten.
These draws.
I think it's San Shanten, Dian Shanten, Yi Shanten. Yeah, we're in the 3rd row. We got nothing. Okay.
Well,
whatever.
Did you start like? I guess that 5-so was Sakagiri.
Are these tiles live? There's one of the. So this is a situation where I'm feeling. I'm not doing Sakagiri. I don't know why I'd be doing Sakagiri. Because I've like, well, these Norse are Dora.
Yeah, the Norse are Dora. Like, well, why didn't you call the Hatsu? Like,
did I have the ability to?
I was just looking at what you were discarding. I wasn't looking at what they were discarding. Yeah, you've had the Hatsu the whole game.
Yeah, that is weird.
Did you just have calls off? Like, that's also a possibility. Like,
yeah, I don't know why I didn't call that. Maybe I was just being an idiot. Maybe I'm taking this keeping hands closed thing like way too far.
Yeah, this is a South game for clarification for the chat.
Yeah, this is a South game.
Yeah, this hand has value. Like, your pinchon are bad shapes, but if you're open, that makes those shapes slightly better because you can call them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like the 7's never going to come out of anybody's hand. Like, a 7-peen feels like it could pretty easily come out of Kami's hand.
All right, Navitez is saying don't cut Penchon here.
You didn't cut Pinchon, didn't you? Oh, no, you did. Oh, yes, I see. You hadn't done it yet. Now you are cutting Pinchon.
Yeah, so I guess instead should cut the door or the 4?
Or the 5-so?
Yeah, 5-so. Yeah, 5-so could be cut because keep the Dianmen.
Yeah, because you're like cutting a block when you have 6 blocks is one thing, but cutting a block when you only have 5 is a step backward.
Yeah. Why did I keep the 8? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that seems really weird to me because that 8 is just useless.
Well, that's why I was trying to make sense of it in my head, and that's why I asked if you were doing some sort of Sakagiri. Oh, Khan, fun. Khan, Uso, Nudora, Ricci on the 9-pin. Toss.
Yeah.
Now you're tossing the Hatsu.
Yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure. Like, I could have won this hand right if I'd opened. I wouldn't have gotten these Dora probably. It would have just been a 2-Han hand.
I don't know that you would have won because the 7-pin I don't think would have. The 7-pin came out too late.
Okay.
Slow.
All right. So yeah, I think I feel like the major thing I'm learning is to open on the damn Yakuhai. I can at least take that message in.
This is a beautiful hand.
Yeah, pretty nice. If I just get good hands, like I can win. Okay, that's another good thing to keep in mind.
To get good hands.
Yeah.
We should do a lot more of that. Getting good hands.
Yeah.
There's your reach.
And yes, 3-6. Yes, typical. Simples Dora, GG Simples Dora. Maybe get out of fourth here, going into South 1. We'll see. Okay, get the Khan. That's a pretty.
As Dora.
Yeah. Didn't get any Dora from that, but maybe get Ura. Yeah, I think there's no problem with this Khan.
Not ever get a 3 or 6.
Here we go, Tsumo. As one might expect.
No Ura.
No Ura. What a tragedy. Oh well.
Still a Monkan.
Didn't get Ura Yon. Another pretty. Well, the pin shapes are nice. It got 3 good shapes. That's
Green,
it.
Hatsudora.
Yeah, Hatsudora. Yeah. Hugh, I'll take that in mind too. Like, yeah, I shouldn't don't just pawn every single Yakuhai. There needs to be a reason to do it. But keep in mind the potential value you can get. Okay, nice draw. I still don't see any Dora yet. Oh, I didn't actually even realize I was Ishan. Yeah, it's got the perfect draw. Yeah, I remember when this happened. People were saying like, "Oh, that's such bullshit. You got that San Minchan draw." Yeah, the 2/3 San Minchan.
It's slightly better than 2/3 for what it's worth.
Well, let's see. We're missing 3 out of 12 tiles, so it's 3/4. Okay. All right. Turns out to be pretty small. Just Ricci.
But you hit the right person. That's gonna put you in second.
Oh yeah, excellent. Doesn't really matter in South 1. Basically, nearly tied for first as far as that goes. Not too bad. Be really nice to draw next to this red 5 pin. He was asking about Kamicha, person on the left. I remember what that is now. Okay, let me take a look at their hand.
What did they draw? Well, it doesn't matter. They've got a Hatsu. Or is Hatsu live?
Yeah.
Hachu is live. And it's also Dora. It's live and it's Dora.
I guess they just didn't have anything better to drop, yeah.
Well,
I mean, they could have dropped
Yeah, the Tuso's safe, but they're I mean they have potential for a lot of value there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could get a Menton pin here, but they're going to need to drop the Hatsu if they do that.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't see myself ever dropping the Hatsu or the Forso there. So
yeah, it seems pretty pushy. But they really don't want me to win this hand. But I'm also the dealer, so and it's South 1. There's still time, and they're not in 4th, so yeah, I think they could just fold this, right?
Yeah. On the next hand, Navitas was saying to discard the 9-mon before the tune. On the next hand.
Yeah.
Your second discard.
Right. Yeah. Not sure why I discarded the chun here. Yeah, I think normally I would discard the 9-mon. That's basically what I would normally do is keep the Yakuai tiles, discard the isolated terminals. Unless right, it's if I have something that I really want to push, I might discard the Yakuai first. But I mean that is again, this is kind of discounting the possibility of like opening on them and seeing them more as like potential safe tiles. So again, this is something I need to.
Well, in this hand, like anytime, I'm a lot more likely to hold on to the Yakuai tiles, especially when I have like Dora in hand and also terminal tiles, so that the Yakuai is a kind of easy path to make the hand faster potentially.
Yeah.
Make use of the red tiles.
Yeah, I do think of that sometimes, but like, yeah, like I feel like I really underestimate the probability that you could draw one of these, because it's 6 tiles of acceptance here. That's not like nothing, right? Like that's pretty significant.
I mean,
compared to
that's as good as like a Kanchan pair or a Pinchan pair.
Yeah, I mean that's the same. That's if you look at these 2 tiles compared to this 1 tile, there's kind of a similar acceptance on drawing next to it, and drawing a pair of them would be much better than drawing like an 8, a 7, or an 8 here. So especially having the 6. So the 9 is not worth very much here, even from the perspective of like no matter how you really look at it, I guess. So yeah, it's a good thing to keep in mind, the specific value of these Yakuai tiles. I feel like I kind of like abstracted that too much, not really thinking about that enough. Yeah. And also, like, I don't want to be thinking for 30 seconds at the start of each hand, so I need to have some kind of fixed understanding of what I'm going to do.
Ooh, Dora.
Oh, wait. Dora Force. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just got a floating tile.
Well, that's helpful.
Yantan.
Oh.
Hi, Dora. Hello, Honitsu.
They've got some chat. Oh, they can open on the souths. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder here. This is your hand's kind of interesting. The 2 3-so have already been discarded.
Mm-hmm.
So when you discard that 4-so, you have 2 pin shapes.
Mm-hmm.
One's complete. You have 2 mon shapes and 1 so shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually not sure why I discarded the Dora here.
I feel like I'm more likely to discard the 2-so. Because I like the Ryancon's good because you're either going to get Ipeco or incorporate the Dora, both of which are a Han. The Monsu, well, if you're going to cut the 2-so, it almost feels like why not cut the 6 Mon, but...
Yeah. I'm not sure when I honestly don't know what I was thinking here. Maybe I just maybe Maybe I think I was getting tired at this point.
Well, no, but I mean, like they're pointing out, like as we think, like as we talk through it, I mean, if you discard a Tuso, well, now the 5-mon has to be your pair, and the 6-mon's useless, and you make the mon shapes bad. If you discard away from the mon shapes, you're really weakening those shapes. So, I mean, the Dora.
Yeah, I guess maybe what I was thinking was like, okay, I've got 2 Dora over here and I can use both of them. This is most valuable as a pair. This I probably want to use as a sequence, and I probably want to get rid of the Dora now, rather than.
Oh, you also have 4 pairs, which I didn't notice.
Oh yeah. I want to go for Chitoy.
Well, the gods want you to go for Chitoy. You are Sparkle Bill, you Chitoy.
Yes.
But let's see what happens after. So they call the pawn. You get the 2-peen. Ooh, another north.
Oh, very good draw.
Dude, that's nice.
Okay, I'm in Ishan-ten here, right?
Yes.
Oh, there's Tenpai. Rishi waiting on the 6-pin. Not great. And also, like, Rishi against this triple, but I've got 2 Dora here, and I'm close, and I got a Rishi. Kind of, and I'm the dealer, so I kind of feel like I have the advantage here, and we're dueling on the scores here. So maybe that's fine, even though it's a bad weight.
If a 3-peen comes out, you have Nakasuji, which is nice.
Yes. Because yeah, I already discarded the 9, so that makes it more likely to get the Suji trap. Oh,
they're Tenpai though. Yeah, I was about to say they're probably going to win the hand just because the South and North both look like good discards for everybody else.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like this was correct. It just feels terrible to do this kind of stuff. Because I don't think I had many other options other than to just Richi here. I could wait around and try and upgrade, but I need to draw it specifically next to the 5, and one of those is my weight anyway. So why should I just not Richi now and hope to get it? This sucks.
Yeah, I was Navitas pointed out, and I was thinking this as well. Cutting the 5M before.
Hold on.
Before the 9-peen.
Is that way back? Hold on. Is that back
just
here?
One turn, right here. Like I probably would have cut the 5-mon so that if you draw into the Ryoncon first, you have Pinfu.
Yes. I mean, yeah, this is absolutely correct. This is the Rishi Book 1 stuff. Should discard 5-mon here, and fix the Yanmin and keep this shape over here. But yeah, I didn't do that. So yeah, why did I discard the 9? I mean, yeah, and maybe like also just get rid of the 5 because it's more dangerous anyway, and it's also better for efficiency. But yeah, I'm a little dumb sometimes, and I was getting pretty tired at this point, I think.
Yeah, well, as far as efficiency goes, the 5-mon allows you to accept the 5-mon, and the 9-peen allows you to accept the 8-peen. They both only allow 2 extra tiles. I feel like the main difference is in value, not efficiency.
Oh, okay.
The increased chance of Pinfu.
Hold on. Well, let me take another look at this. Okay. I'm getting kind of tired now too. Let's see. So if we discard the 5 instead, we have 5, 7, 7, 8, 9. So we've got an increased chance of Pinfu because. Hold on.
Because you can draw the 8-peen.
5, 6. Right. Well, yeah, and that would give Let's Ipeiko, Pinfu Ipeiko.
Right.
So yeah.
So like the efficiency is the same because they both have 2. You're giving up 2 tiles either discard.
Right.
But the 2 tiles that you're giving up with the 9-peen drop both give Pinfu. The 2 tiles you're giving up with the 5-mon discard, neither of them give Pinfu.
All right, the efficiency is the same because an 8-pin was already discarded.
Right.
Okay, I see. Okay. I'm thinking too much abstractly. Not the actual game in front of me. Okay.
And Navitas is pointing out that it could be like a safety play as well. But I feel like if you get to Tenpai in the next couple of draws, you're going to push anyway, so it's not like...
Yeah, I feel like wouldn't the 5-mon be safer? Well, I mean, I guess
but you could by discarding the 9-pin, you're cementing the Akka 5-pin into your hand.
Right.
So you're
that's a good
going
point.
To
Yeah. See, yeah, you could end up discarding either 5. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. All right, so we got this the Yakuai South Dora 9-mon we could use potentially. Hand looks okay-ish. Oh, I need to hide the other hands. Okay. I feel like we look at every single hand at the start, but I never pay any attention.
Yeah, me neither.
So it doesn't make any difference.
The truth.
Okay. We discarded the 7 at the start. Let me go back there. Why did I discard the 7? I didn't notice that at first, but that seems like a really weird discard to me. Like I could discard the Chun and the Hatsu.
Yeah, I probably would have discarded a dragon as well.
I guess I was thinking like, okay, I've got 5 shapes. I'm in 3rd place here, and it's South 2. Yeah, I feel like I should be, and 4th being so far behind, I feel like I should be pushing more than this. Like 7 so is an extreme Sakigiri discard, is what it seems like to me.
Yeah. And I mean, you can still get 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku. Like, yeah, I would definitely cut a dragon. But regardless, you discard the 7, so.
He was saying this is the kind of hand you potentially skip. Because there's no way to get value here.
Yeah, well, and then you should have cut the 1 hand.
Yeah. Maybe at some point we're just going to start roasting me here.
No, I think you're probably right in part that there's that being tired does come into play. Oh, you didn't call this out. Bye, Sal.
Yeah. Oh, Ricci. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna. If we didn't fold at this point, it would be pretty silly, given how we're playing.
Ooh.
6. What?
16?
That may have been a mistake. I don't see why the hell I discarded this. Yeah. This is such a weird, I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like, oh, thank God that didn't deal in, I mean, it's not like it was particularly likely to deal in, just more likely than many other tiles.
I do appreciate Hugh calling it Time Suji. It's a pretty fun name for it.
Okay, that was the timer. I just ran out of time because I was looking for safe tiles because I wasn't paying enough attention to know what they were already. Okay, all right. Gonna get 3rd here again. I'm pretty sure I am gonna get 3rd. Nice draw though. I mean, probably better to draw in here somewhere, or even next to the 5.
North. You got rid of your Sankan.
Yeah.
Bastard, look!
Sankan is OP, I gotta get rid of it.
You gotta cut the Sankan.
Okay.
So now you have a Mon Honitsu.
Just when I get kind of reasonably close to Honitsu Zurichi.
Oh, but now the 5's so safe now. Oh, you didn't call the North. What?
Well, I guess I'm just folding.
Right, but I mean, Sozu doesn't look horrible, and you'd have to deal into a Hanuman to be in fourth. I feel like the North call gets you a good Ishanten. Like this is a month on hand, right?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, if I get the South and the North, it's Mangan. I think what I was thinking was that okay, I am 2 away here. I get if I call the
she was right. You're Ishanten. If you cut the Adim, you're ready to win. Although it's only 1 Han.
Yeah, I guess I would. I guess even if I discard the 5, so I would be Ishanten for a Mangan if I get the North. Well, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't quite be. Or yes, I would. I'd be waiting on the 2-5. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd either be if you discard the 8 Mon, then you're Tenpai for a 1 Han hand. If you discard the 5, so you're Ishanten for a Mangan.
Yeah. I think I was playing in a very simple way here, and I was saying like, okay, I am. I wasn't thinking that I was Ishanten. I think after this call, for some reason.
Why? So okay, if you're so Navitas saying fighting Oya for 1 Han seems bad, but what about for Mangan? I guess we don't see any 8 peen, and we have no peen tiles in our hand. So that's kind of sus. But the 5, I mean, 5's so safe.
Yeah, it is the case that if we deal into a dealer Mangan here, then we're pretty close to 4th. So it is pretty safe to just fold. Like, our chances of what are our chances of stealing 2nd versus our chances of 4th? If our chances of stealing 2nd are not much higher than our chances of going into 4th, then we should probably just go play safe, right?
The lack of visible 8 peen, I think, is just the lack of peen tiles in general is the most concerning thing here.
But okay, but Hugh, this hand is 2 Shanten. But if I'd called the Norths and dropped the 5, the safe 5, then I would be Ishanten for a Mangan hand. If I also got the Souths, but I'd have to also get the Souths, which is one specific tile that there's only 2 of, and they could be in this hand. So yeah, it does feel like okay, I could just if I'm going to commit to a fold, I can just not call this and have safe tiles. So
right.
So that seems like perfectly reasonable to me. Like just be decisive one way or the other.
Yeah, I feel like those are your 2 options. You either commit to pushing the dangerous 4-so eventually, or you pass and you just fold entirely. Like.
Yeah, Navitas saying folding seems much better. Yeah, and I feel like we're probably underestimating how likely it is to get 4th here, because of this dealer Ricci, and most of the Dora being unaccounted for, 6 of the Dora being unaccounted for.
No, that's fair.
We could easily get hit by a dealer Mangan, even a dealer Hanuman, which would just straight up put us in 4th. Versus our chances of getting a Mangan hand that would not actually steal 2nd. It would actually.
It would. A Mangan would.
Because we steal the Ricci stick. Yeah. I was just seeing they were 81, so they were we'd get 9,000 from a Mangan. But I do feel like getting those Souths is really hard. That's the issue, because at this point it's reasonably likely that someone else has a pair of Souths or something. Like I don't know. It's probably much more likely that that they'll come out at some point, but I don't know.
I mean, if you don't pawn, you won't deal in. So like folding's fine. Like
but I had to discard the 4. I also had to discard whatever else I draw if I want us to keep Tenpai. So it has to be worth the risk, and the gain that we get from it is a chance at stealing second, which is not that good compared to the downside. And yeah, look at the hand they got.
Yeah, the 4 deals in.
And
well, it's only Hanuman on the sumo.
Yeah. It would have been a Mangan hit.
Deal in.
Yeah, it would have been a Mangan hit, and I would have gone down. I would have gone down pretty low. I would have gone down to 8,000, so I would have been within really close striking distance of 4th place.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got busted out by that. Okay, I didn't think they did. Okay, yeah, that's the end. I got 3rd, and that's the last log that we got.
Oh yeah, the sumo busted. I see.
But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks especially for the comments. I appreciate it. And learn a thing or two during these log reviews.
I do have a little bit of trouble. I feel like I'm a lot more likely to push like slightly closer to 4th place in Tenho than I am in Mahjong Soul, because the 4th place hits seem so much milder in Tenho because your score doesn't factor into it. I mean, 4th place still sucks, but like, it's not like you're taking the 4th place hit and the like minus 25 or minus 30 you have from your score outright.
Right.
So I feel like I push a little bit harder for second in Tenho than I do in Mahjong Soul. Where in Mahjong Soul, I don't think I even consider pawning that for a second, but in Tenho I do.
Oh, boy. All right, I'm pretty exhausted, so I think we're gonna cut it off here. But yeah, again, thanks everyone for joining us, and thanks Anui for commenting with me. It's always much more fun when I got someone else commenting with me on the log reviews. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself.
Yeah, and this was good. It's always nice when people hop into the chat as well. That makes it a lot more lively.
Yeah. Navita's saying second place is bad. Like, yeah, like you really want to try and improve, but if you can't steal first, yeah, like. The reward is not that good compared to the downside, as I was saying. Yeah, I don't want to go over all that again. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of the stream. We're going to do this every week at this time, hopefully, if I can drag Anui in here.
Good try.
We'll do our best. If not, I might just do by myself or with whoever else I can get in here. But yeah, thanks everyone. Hopefully see you next week or on Friday, Saturday when I do ring themes. So long.
Deuces.